doing today? It is Dorian. It is 12 noon Eastern time. I'm going to be streaming until about 1 p.m. Eastern time. This is my lunch break, so I had my lunch a little bit early. So I figured I'd take some time to stream. Um, and we're going to continue with the white and black house that we started yesterday. I mentioned yesterday I just kind of wanted to do just like a traditional house with maybe some modern elements. Um, and I keep seeing these like white and black houses where mostly it's the house it's white siding or white brick and then black trim. Um, and I thought it'd be cool to try and create something like that in The Sims. Chat, let's go ahead and get started. So we're in Newcrest, and I haven't done much, well, at least in this not this save file. I haven't done much of Newcrest at this point. I have a tiny house that I did I tried to experiment with a stop motion build. I have the school, which I just posted to the gallery yesterday. This was for a Reddit build challenge, and we have our white and black house. So let's go ahead in, shall we? And I hope everyone is having a great day. It's pretty nice here. It's warm. We had a really nice couple days last week where it was like in the low to mid 70s, which feels glorious to me. But now we're back. Summer's not over yet, so now we're back in like the 80s and 90s, and I think it's 84 degrees right now, but it's supposed to be a high of 90. Yeah, not too bad. But let's take a look. So look at this is the exterior of what we have so far. Um, just yeah, just traditional, White House. We did black windows with shutters. I did want to incorporate a garage into this house, um, even though we don't have cars in the game. So it took me a little bit to figure out what I want to do here. So right now we're using the Moschino loft sliding doors, but then because I didn't want them to be see-through, I think these are from City Living. I put the garage mural behind it as a way to kind of block it. So I'm not 100% sure I'll stick with that, but I don't think it looks bad. But as you can see, once you have the walls down, it looks a little funky, like depending upon apparently which angle you look at. But nah, overall not too bad. I did have two cars in here for scale. And then for right now, this is the first floor. So we have what I'm envisioning to be living room, kitchen, dining room, maybe like a little office or like sunroom. Have a bathroom right here. And then upstairs we have a master bedroom with a master bath. We have the guest bathroom, and then we have um, two bedrooms. I did make a little few tweaks. If you were watching the stream yesterday, I did move the bathroom from like the center section up against the wall just because I, I didn't want it to be like a completely enclosed room. I didn't want it to have a window, so I moved it over to the side here. Um, and yeah, overall, I think I'm okay with the layout. I'm still not 100% sure on the first floor, but I want everything to be completely open concept or to have it closed in a bit. But I think we may just play around with it and kind of see where it goes. So, um, but but yeah, I think for now, we might just maybe finish up the exterior a little bit. Like I'm trying to um, maybe do a little bit of landscaping. I don't think maybe add some stuff to the house, maybe some bushes or some vines growing up, just so it doesn't look like a complete white block. Um, in the back, I really want to put a swimming pool, so we're going to try to see if we can fit like a decent sized swimming pool back here, and maybe like a little deck area with maybe like a little pergola or a gazebo or something. So, but yeah, let's go ahead. We'll work on the outside, and then I think either stream later tonight or tomorrow, and we will start working on the interior. But for as far as the exterior goes, let's go ahead and get started. Um, First things first, find something for like the driveway and the walkway. So we have stone. It's interesting to me that they have rubber reeds and mode. So I'm guessing this is meant to represent asphalt, yet we still don't have cars in the game. So they give us the ability to build roads. We just don't have cars. But it is what it is. I don't know if we're necessarily getting cars anytime soon, but I mean we haven't yet. It's been this came out 2014. So, but yeah, pathway. I think I might actually just do like a painted pathway. Excuse me. Okay. And maybe we'll do the block one instead. That might be too big. And see, it might be what I might actually do. Let me do this. Put some grass. I want to like if I make this maybe like just like a block of grass right here. Then I could put like a bush or something in there, or like a little flower bed. That may not be too bad. So let me go back here. There we go. Maybe do that so that way it comes out a little bit. And then we'll do the same thing right here. So I think I went a little too far over on that side. So yeah, I keep going too far over. Let me do, you know what, let me just the softness. Just do like 1. There we go. That does it, right? Except, yeah, is there, maybe I'll just do, there we go. I would do erase instead of doing grass. That way we don't have like these weird different shades of grass everywhere, which is probably what I should have done in the first place. So, but yeah, there we go. So we have our driveway. We have our little path going up to the house. Let me just put a mailbox in. Maybe doing a little too much. Just do like just a traditional mailbox for now. Do it like right there. There we go. And then put some landscaping. Do I have my debug? I do have my debug stuff on. Let's do this. Scale 0.8. Scale 0.7. So for those who don't know, this is what I have up on the screen now. This is a mod. It's called Tool. I think it's take objects off lot is what it stands for. So basically, its original intent was to be able to, because you have your lot boundaries right here, it was allow you to kind of move objects off the lot. So that way you can kind of build out the world a little bit more. But it's actually really handy to gives you a lot more control over the objects in the game as well. So as you can see, I resized this bush just to kind of where I wanted it to be, so it would kind of fill in this spot here. I'm going to duplicate this and do this again, so that way we have the same stuff on this side. I think I did 0.65. So yeah, it's these little granular, like this might be a bit overkill. Like you could probably be fine not putting this much effort into scaling your bushes, but it comes in handy because it allows you to kind of create a bunch of cool stuff. Like I've seen people using like dividers and doors to create windmills just because it lets you manipulate objects. Like you can turn them on their side. You can, in some cases, you can turn them upside down. So it's a pretty cool thing. I just started playing around with it, and for right now, I'm doing it with like a bunch of little teeny stuff, like sizing bushes down, for example. But no, hopefully I will get to the point where I'm more comfortable playing around with it. I was trying to use it for my school build, and trying to build out like like one of the restrooms. I was going to try to create like a more handicap accessible restroom because I was going to use the gutters as to kind of create like the bar, but I was having a lot of issues with it, so I kind of abandoned that idea. But eventually I'll get more comfortable with it, and then we can play around with it some more. But yeah, but for right now, we're just scaling some bushes. So this is not the most interesting stuff in the world, but I enjoy it. I think it kind of helps see how everything puts together. So how everything comes together, I should say. And then I'm also not going to spend, but just to I'm not going to spend. We're not going to spend the whole hour just resizing bushes here because I will admit that will be a little excessive. But maybe if I can at least get some along this like front path here, and then turn off tool, put that right there. So yeah, that already looks better. It already looks better than just a big old white and black block. So put a little bit of dirt under here. But yeah, and playing around with this actually gives me a bunch of ideas for when I do like our own house, our IRL house. We've been talking about landscaping. We want to do it. We haven't done it. We've done some stuff. We haven't done a whole lot yet, but um, as I play around with this, just kind of laying out bushes and flowers, it kind of gives me some ideas for some stuff that I think we could implement. And what I'm trying to do now is to put like a border, excuse me, put like a border around the house just to make a little dirt border. That way it's just not like a white wall and grass. Put something like a little bit of a divider there. I am probably going to put some bushes over on the side, but I think for now it just kind of makes it look like you just didn't plop it on top of the grass. Makes it look like it's actually somewhat incorporated a little bit more. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but I think it works. But yeah. So we're gonna do. So there we go. We got some bushes laid out. I'm thinking maybe like a cool, like maybe like a little like rock slash flower thing on the front. I think that could be kind of neat. Well, these rocks are like extremely big, but maybe we'll put something like over here, and then just put some like a thing of like wildflowers. There's some really cute wildflowers. I don't think they're all debug, but most ones I use end up being debug. But I think they just end up being like really pretty. So I think it can be kind of like a cool. Yeah, that's kind of pretty. Yeah, maybe put some ground cover. There we go. If you look at it too closely, it looks it's not levitating per se, but I think I think it's cute. Adds a little distinctive visual element to the front. Um, and then so I'm not. I know we said we're probably gonna do landscaping. I'm realizing that doing full on landscaping might be a bit tedious. So at least for now, maybe just try to get some of the basic elements down. I did mention I did want to put a pool, so we're going to put our pool in here, and I think that actually turns out to be a pretty decent size for one. Let's put some path around it. These sidewalk slabs could work. maybe we'll do like a twofer on this side. You see, I'm covering. There we go. I think that might work. So we have a pool. Should probably put a fence around it, but I'm not super pressed about that, especially since you can't actually put anything on the boundary. So I'm not sure I want to move. Oh, I should probably bring it in a little bit just so our walking path isn't covered. So yeah, it might end up being a little bit smaller of a pool, but I think it'll be all right. I usually like to do two wide paths. Towards the edge of the lot, I'm not as pressed about it, just because your sim can walk this way as well. But yeah, let's put some. Oh, I need pool objects. Could put a duck in a pool. Come on now. I think that'd be weird. All right, we'll put a pool ladder like right there. Maybe we'll put another one over here. Pool lights. We'll put some. Go down to the basement so I can see a little bit better. Some pool lights in. Move these ones because even though it's not a big deal, I still do like to have at least a little bit of symmetry, so make sure there's no lined up right. Any? Nah. I think we're good without decals for now. I might actually do some tile in here instead. And we'll do a tile floor. There we go. All right, so we have our pool. I think I do want to put a gazebo or like a little pergola type thing over on this side. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. Those are empty rooms. Yeah, this kind of reminds me a bit. At my parents' house, they have a pool and they have like a little like covered bar patio area off to the side. So I think that could be a cool feature. You realize we're blocking the view from this window, but I think it's okay. But yeah, do sheet metal roof, and then I'm gonna remove these walls and replace them with half walls um, and just put like columns. So let me actually go ahead and do that now. Do like what's a regular half wall? Standard half wall. And then I'll put some in the front, but then I think we'll get rid of, actually, no, I think I'll leave the front completely open. And maybe leave that open as well. So that way people could get out in the back if they wanted to. And put some columns, just a basic black column, I think. Alright, and then half wall trim. Just do the black stone trim. I think we'll kind of keep the same style as the house, so we'll do the unbent smoothness. Hmm. May may widen this just so I can kind of widen. Is it gonna let me do it? No, I think I want to widen uh, this doorway a bit. So yeah, I think that works. I'd say it's a lot. There isn't going to be a whole lot of like green space in this backyard, but you do have access to this. Whoever is living here would have access to this back area, and which it looks like it includes a cool little walking path, which I actually don't know if I've played Newcrest enough to know if this is all walkable. I mean, some of it is because there's obviously a grill and like a bench back here, but yeah, I don't know. I may now that I put it out here, I may rethink this just because it is a lot to put in his backyard, having like no green space whatsoever. But uh, we'll play around with it and we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, let me put some patio. Let me put some like because maybe I might also feel better about it once there's excuse me for a minute. Might think it looks better once there's like more patio stuff out here. So we'll do a couple loungers. Change the color on them. Ooh, that's like a blue and orange. I think I might do that. So blue and orange. I think I want to put a bar in here. Which I might actually do first. Let me see something real quick. Put a bar in here. I think I might do. I think that might be a bit much. It's got bunnies on it. That's kind of cute. Okay. Rumpus room bar. I always tend to end up going with like this vault bar, and I think it works here. Because what we could do is we could put the bar right here, have some maybe like some back cabinets for like, or maybe put like a mini fridge and like a sink or something. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we'll do the vault. We'll do the vault white. See, I want the black and white, but I don't think the issue with the black and white is like the white doesn't necessarily come through all the way, which is. But also, I don't necessarily need this cabinet anyway because I'm putting in a mini fridge. So let's put in like a sink, and then fridge. Could have this one, or we could do. We could do like that one, and then maybe there's like a platter, like a drink platter or something. That's part of this. There we go. And of course it does it. Does that levitate? No, it actually goes on there pretty nicely. All right, cool. So we have our bar with our sink. Although now that I'm seeing the sink here, I'm wondering if just like there's like a utility sink as part of, or if it wouldn't just look better just to put something like this out here instead. Put a few options out. Maybe not that one, but it's an outside sink, so it might make more sense if it looks a little more utilitarian. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna do this instead. Instead of having the cabinet snap so it's up against the wall, I'm just gonna bring it in a little bit more. There we go. I think that solves my issues with it. Put some bar stools in, and I don't know if I want everything to be too matchy-matchy, and I like the idea of having a little bit of color. So maybe these. Yeah, we may tweak that first once I figure out what I'm putting on this side. Because on this side, I may either go with this corner unit from the Seasons pack, or I could also put like a love seat and like chairs. So that I'm not 100% sure on. I'm also wondering if maybe a fire pit or a fireplace. If there's an outdoor fireplace, that could look kind of cool. I like this one, but the pipe is a little weird. So I think we may just skip the fireplace. Yeah, I don't think this is big enough to squeeze all that in there anyway. So we'll do, I think we'll keep this like corner one in here. And then we'll put a couple chairs off to the side. Oh, let me look for like outdoor chairs. Outdoor seating. Da, 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 da. Do like these. These are kind of maybe. I think I'm good with that for now. Let's do surfaces, accent table. There's just one outdoor table that I like that I use. Actually, I kind of like this one. I love this Moroccan one. I use that for a lot of places. So maybe that would actually look good outside. And then put a table like right here between these two. And now, there we go. There we go. Move this over a little bit. I think that's okay. And then maybe like a little dining table, like right over here or something. Although I could also have a dining table. I could also have my dining table up here, so maybe we'll do that instead. So do I want a picnic table or do I just want like a regular table and chairs? I think I just want a table and chairs. And then maybe turn that so it's on an angle. That works. And then we can put a grill. Like, I think this one might be too big for this spot. So maybe I'll put like this little grill right here. There we go. I think that's coming together pretty nicely. Yeah. All right. Decorations, plants, 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 plants. I do want, I want to plant like in this corner, and maybe like a little house plant right there. Won't put anything right there for now, but I'll say right here, I just might fill this in with like bushes or something, and then maybe put like a little plant in the center of the table. Lighting. Do I want it? Well, while I'm here, do I want to finish putting plants anywhere? I think it could be now. We'll come back to that. Let me put lighting in. Have like a cool light fixture. I actually really like these teardrop lamp. Actually, I use these for I think it was that Lakeside Luxury build I did a little bit back for I think for last week's Reddit challenge. And I thought they actually looked. I thought they ended up looking pretty cute. So maybe we'll do like a little installation or something. The only thing is I'm not sure about this middle one, if that goes too far down. It it may end up going too far down, but actually what I could do is me. I think I'm gonna put 3 different heights. Oh, excuse me for a minute. Hold on 1 second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. That was a call from our vehicle service center. So obviously I did not need to take that, but it was a local number, so I figured I'd check it just in case. Um, Shift T. We'll elevate this one 0.5. Main thing being just making sure it's not poking out of the roof. And then this one will elevate 0.25. Shift T. Also just got a message from my sister-in-law. We'll leave that one alone for now. But yeah, nothing, it's not sticking out of the roof, so I think that's fine. Okay, so we have our little light installation. Maybe change the color. Yes, I think that one's probably fine. Yeah, we'll leave that one as is. But decoration, put a rug. I think that works. Debating whether I want to put one over here. Yeah, we'll leave it there for now. But yeah, I think we mostly have like all of our major outside stuff put together. Basically just need more landscaping at this point. And I think to facilitate that, what I might do is where are the content. So what I'm thinking, just kind of to walk everyone through it. What I'm thinking is maybe have some like bunch of like bushes over here, but maybe have some vines kind of creep up this wall a little bit, so that way it's not kind of helps break up the weight a little bit. Um, and I think there are some in the school one, the Discovery University, which I think will work. I just don't remember where they are. Um, like something like that, except these, I think these come out. No, that actually works. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't because it's a corner. Not necessarily, and I don't know if I want to cover the windows, so maybe if I resize this down a bit. That's not 100% what I had in mind, but I think that sort of works. I was thinking it could like come like out of it, and actually maybe can you shift? I don't know. A lot of the some of the debug stuff you can't necessarily rotate. So I'm curious about if I make this probably 110. Nope. We're gonna undo that. So that's 90. So 95, 85 maybe. Rotate 85. So maybe that's 0. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's try this. Rotate. Let's do 10. Okay, so I think I want to do negative 20 to kind of put it on the side a bit. Rotate negative 30. And then scale 0.8. Let's see how, yeah, that, yeah. Let me try this. So I think that's the general gist of what I want to do. Obviously, you gotta bring it in so it's not covering the window, but I think I also want to bring it further down. Rotate. So let's do 45. Oops. Rotate negative 45. Rotate negative 65. Ah! Rotate 30. Something like that. I think that works. But we'll play around with it. No, I didn't even do it. Alright, so we're going to do Shift T. And then we're going to kind of make it look like it's... There we go. I don't hate the way that looks. So, yeah, I think I like that. Cool. All right, let's put some bushes down. I don't just need Discovery University anymore. And maybe like this bush. some flowers in here. I think this is turning out to be pretty damn cute, if I may say so myself. I'd say, grand scheme of things, this side's maybe a little unruly, but so it's not like a perfectly like manicured thing, but I think that's okay. Then you put some more flowers. And then maybe like another bush. I think that's kind of adorable. I think I may end up putting another one of these bushes right here. And these were scaled down to 0.65. Oops, Shift T. See, maybe we'll put two more right here. Shift T. Oops. Shift T, scale 0.65. Shift T. There we go. So it is a little unruly right here, but I think it lends itself pretty well to landscape, and I think it kind of makes sense for having the vines kind of up to the side here. I'm wondering if there's lattice, because lattice might be, yeah, like something like that. Like maybe have something like that, like right there. Maybe. Different colors of that, maybe. TBD on that, but I don't think it looks bad per se. Maybe I'll feel better about if I put two in there. And then this is our bird bath. There's this creepy looking blue owl thing. All right, I think that seals it for me. This is adorable, and I kind of love this. It's kind of like a meadowy type thing, which I could see someone wanting to do to make up for maybe lack of green space back here. So we have our little meadowy thing. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure what to put like right here, other than these like hedges. Shift T. Put that back down. Scale that to 0.65. Shift T. Yeah, maybe start the hedges back here and just have like another little bunch of flowers like right there. I know I said I wasn't gonna do hedges this whole time, but maybe make it easier. And then Shift T, boom, scale. I am liking this. I'll bring it out to the front so it kind of goes with it. also know there's ways to duplicate. There's a way. I can do all. I can select multiple things, right? There we go. 0.65. Scale them all at the same time, and then you don't have to do one by one. So I do need to add a third in here though, but that's alright. Shift T. Boom. Boom. Probably need one more big one and then one more small one. And time check, it is 12:46 p.m. So we got another 15 minutes here. I think we're making good. I think we're making good progress. We haven't really done anything on the inside yet, but I think the outside is coming together pretty nicely. And I'm getting a little more practice with tool, so win-win. All right. No, stop. All right. There we go. All right, and I think one more small one will be enough to kind of fill in this gap here. So let's size this one down. Scale 0.65. Boom. Turn it on its side, and then boom. Cool. So we got hedges all the way around. We have our little pergola thing, and we have our little wild little meadowy part right here. Maybe I might. Where is it? There we go. Maybe put a little bit more ground filler. There, maybe put like a small one. There. So it's a little unruly, but I think it kind of lends itself to kind of like a romantic, like secret garden type thing. It's not that secret. A metal, not wood, a stone bench. If there is one, I know there is one, but if there's, let's see what that romantic garden. Let's see what they have. Comfort. Yeah, like something like that. That's actually exactly what I had in mind. So maybe put. Actually, get rid of the. It's you like this? I'm not 100% sure where to put it. We'll leave it there for right now. I'll probably come back to that, but now we have this, cute little bench thing. Put maybe some dirt under. There we go. Let me fill in. I don't think it matters as much. We get this like bit of overgrowth, but I'm wondering though. That might be too. I wish there were like that might be too much. Maybe put like a dragonfly spawner in there. So that way, the idea being that they spawn in the bird bath. I'll put it in there for now. Once we put this in live mode, we may see how that looks. But because it may be a bit much, but we will see what happens. But let's put this one down. And maybe size this bush down a bit and put some wildflowers. Like in there. And then what do I want to put over here, like if I want to put anything over here. I mean, that bush kind of work, but not super well. Might just leave that for now. I'll still put like the little dirt outline, but yeah, I do think something should go over here. I'm just not 100% sure what. And so if anyone has ideas in the chat, please feel free to shout them out. I'll also, I can't have this path. I mean, I can't have this path like go out past the border. What I might do is just put like a little circle, kind of give an indication of where it might kind of go out of it. And then put some dirt around. Actually, what I should have done is, oops, that's not the right. What I should have done is put the dirt down first and then put the rocks over top of that. But we can easily go back and fix that. If, assuming I remember which rocks I used, I think it was this one. No, it wasn't that one. It was this one, gravel and grit. There we go. See, the way I do that kind of give like the impression that there's a little bit of like expectation. There's a little bit of walking path out there, so it's not just a sidewalk ends and then it's just grass. But yeah, we have some landscaping down. I'm wondering. I'm not as worried about the sides of the house. I think the sides of the house look fine. I think I do like this little outcropping here. The last thing I think I want to do on the exterior for now is to put in like a chimney cap. So that is what we have. That is what we have so far, and I think we did. I think we did pretty good today. Like I said, we haven't done anything with the interior, but I think we have the exterior mostly where we want it to be. Since we do have a few minutes, I'm gonna put some porch chairs out here. And then these are technically indoor plants, but I think these little, like I think this would look kind of cute over on this side. And then we could put a table and another plant. Our black table, decorations, another plant. I think we have some hanging plants that I could put in as well. But you know what else I want to do? I want to make that a little more even with the door and then put a doormat in. Remember I said that I thought we were just about done? We are, but I didn't realize I don't have any actually like outdoor lighting here, which I should probably address. I think outdoor lamps. Get rid of debug and live edit. I'll say one gripe is that I don't not always like 100% thrilled with the all the exterior light options we have, and now with now that I have seasons and now that it rains in the game, um I think I could be wrong, but I think if you try to put like interior lights outside and it rains on them, they'll get shorted out if they're not covered, which these will probably be fine, but these ones not so much. And then maybe instead of that, I'll put like a light here instead, and we'll put some lights around the back door. Maybe like right there. And then since we do have our second back door, we'll put one right there. I think we already have the lights for there we go. All right, let's see how this looks. I think that looks cute. I think we covered the main spots. Um, yeah, we got our little chandelier thing. Came out pretty well, I think. We have our porch lights. We have our pool lights. Maybe put a light in our little secret garden type space. Yeah, I think that. Well, I think it turns out pretty well. The only thing I don't like is this weird line here, which seems a bit unnecessary. But um, they have floodlights. Maybe so. Maybe we have some lights up here as well. Yeah, I'm not super. I'm not super thrilled with the way that ends up looking, but yeah, I might tweak that later. But I'm fine with the lights. I'm just the way the game is lighting it is a little weird. But it is 12:59. Um, so I'm probably gonna stop it here. But as just a quick recap, this is our white and black house. We did the actual building yesterday. Today we did most of the exterior. I think we left it in a pretty good spot. May make some, changes before or after. Like I'm still not 100% sure what to do back here, but no, we did our landscaping. We had our pool. We had our little pergola area, and I think it looks pretty good. And thank you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.